Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I want to talk about, first thing first, just a little side note. I go in spurts when I do these videos. Sometimes I get the martial art bug, and I go there. Then sometimes I go with the less lethal. Um, right now, it's kind of the martial arts. For those who watching my less lethal, I promise you, I will go back to it. It's just really, right now, I have life issues and 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 life situations. What type of man you are when you're going through crisis and trouble, uh, define you and make you, the man you should be. Let's just say this. Where I work, I need to, make a change, especially when jobs do not understand your vision and you working just for a check and it's not really for you. Sometimes you have to make that move to find where you need to be. And right now, I don't care what anyone says, it's a recession. So, and for my line of field, where I'm going, I'm trying to elevate, which means I'm trying to make about $10,000 more because I have a vision where I want to be a year. And a lot of it is, finishing my degree. But I definitely got to finance that because financial aid is all gone. So before I was paying it with tax refund, but life happens there too, like cars and all that stuff. So now I'm pivoting. So long as you keep pushing, long as you keep moving your head, and you're doing on the right path. For me, one thing I thought was when I took a job, I thought I had the ability to elevate, and I really couldn't. Some is policy, and some of it is I'm not gonna wait 20 years to become something I think I'm qualified right now. Like for me, I've been working in my field since '09. I'm sorry, about 2012. Yeah, so I feel like I've done it all. I've been different managers, and but for me, unfortunately, I do not have my bachelor's degree, but I'm 13 hours away. I'm sorry, 13 credits away. So yeah, that's kind of my focus. So a lot of what I'm trying to do is just finance it myself and get a job that paid me significant so I can just pay out of pocket. But if a job doesn't fit you and fits your vision, you have the right to change and do something better. But anyway, that's not the scope of the video. The scope of the video was I went to visit an old sensei of mine, and a style that I did. You have heard me mention ShindoJinen Ryu, which is a kind of an offshoot of Shotokan Karate with more of a Aikido flavor and karate. If you know anything about karate, karate comes from another karate, which comes from another karate, which comes from something else. So basically, the people training something feel like they had a different vision, and then they took it that way. So that's kind of what ShindoJinen Ryu, but it's still a very powerful one. I personally left because of a little bit of politics and just schedule conflict. But now, since I gave BJJ up, my Monday and Wednesdays are automatically free now. so I have more time to kind of concentrate. So anyway, I went back yesterday a little bit nervous, a little bit of, the prodigal son when they welcome me back home. It is Japanese tradition when you visit a dojo that you put on a white belt, even though you're a higher belt. So I put on my white belt to show respect that, hey, I'm here, ready to receive something new, like from a beginner. And that's how we should treat martial arts anyway. So Sensei was nice and gestured to tell the people who I was and where I was, where I ranked. He even gave me a black belt title, which I'm extremely honored to say that, even though I have not quite earned it. But just even to mention me, make it very special. And even one thing I'm training for, I am training for a black belt. I don't want to jinx it, so you always hear me say I'm training for a belt promotion. But the truth is, I'm training for my black belt. I personally don't think I'm the greatest, but I'm always critical, and I'm never gonna be 100% the best, because martial art is a journey. If you can master all this with a chip like the Matrix, you would, but you keep practicing. Even if your kicks are not where you want to be, you keep practicing. Even if your punches is not where you want to be, you keep practicing. As long as you have a mindset of adapting and changing and moving in the right direction, moving where it needs to be. That's the black belt spirit. So, and then, I talked to him, and we talked about who's there, who left, and unfortunately I had a person I trained with. I think we came in at the same time, and unfortunately he had to quit martial arts completely because his doctor says that his knees were so disjointed that if he take any more blows, he may be in a wheelchair. So of course, he had to give it up. Like how I had to give up BJJ because my shoulders, I was in so much pain, and I couldn't move them. I mean, literally, I couldn't do a full rotation with my shoulders, and I had like numbness. I even found out from Sensei, who is a EMT specialist, that I had a brachial impingement, and if I didn't stop what I was doing, I could have lose strength in my arm. So I'm like, oh my God, so yeah, I gave I told him, and I told why I didn't want to quit BJJ because of pride, and I don't want to quit because I'm forced to quit. I want to quit because it was time. No man want to quit. I don't care you LeBron James and you good as you are, and he was very good last night. He's still 38, and when Father Times call for all of us, there's nothing we can do. We either can be kicking and screaming, or you accept it, because the boat is going to go down, and we all going to hit that grave. You know what I'm saying? So it's just your mindset as we are getting to that age. But anyway, it was very good to be there. I was there really for my daughter to see if she'll like the class, because I was like, man, she's never done anything outside of, school. But I'm like, she's getting older, and she's getting more exploring. So I want her to be not fearful. Like she takes swimming, and I'm like, I don't want to be fearful. I'm sorry. She takes swimming, so I don't want her to be fearful. So I'm a little fearful because I can't swim. So I don't want her to inherit that. I want her to be, face her fears and be strong. Even if she's a girl, she be strong enough to do what she need to do. So I think martial arts would do that. Like, trust me, folks, you have no idea. I am literally having some life challenges, family-wise, not health-wise, but family-wise, and I'm using martial arts and Jesus to get me through it. And the strength of martial arts, the focus, and it's I think it's called kime, which is the focus and to stay in the moment, and tap into your inner spirit, or whatever you want to call it, and push. I think that's what I'm trying to do too. I'm trying to tap into what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to push goals. I have a lot of rejections. Like for me, work-wise, I've been to so many interviews. I had to take a look on Indeed, all the jobs that have denied me. But hey, that's okay. Colonel Sanders was denied how many times? He was denied up all the way to, I think, his 60s or 50s, and now he's household name. It's not how many no's you get. It's just you just need that one yes. So that's kind of where I'm at. That's where my thinking is. It felt good. It felt good to be back home. I think at this point in my life, I'm going to make karate my stay. I'll try. Like I'm going to also go back to American Kempo like once a week. Really, I can start anytime, but I have so many projects to do. I'm trying to navigate that. But anyway, I never stop learning in martial arts. It's always something to learn. Even when I'm punching, like I have to learn to use my hips. And it's something I always got to work on and improve on. So that's good. That's good for me. I'm happy to be back in the land of karate. I guess full time, literally. I won't completely give up on my BJJ because it's so valuable, but I cannot go to the level of training with people. I can't take the pain. If people can teach me the moves and and let me do it that way, I'm good. But the moment I'm trying to wrestle with grown men at 350, and they look like Brock Lesnar or close to him, I can't do it. I have to tap out. So, but anyway, that's my journey. That's my story. Thank you for listening to me rambling. Have a good one.